Hey, what's up everybody? So today we are doing some Cook gameplay, and right now we're on Slaughterhouse. Now, a lot of people play Cook differently. I like to play Cook. I like to think of him as a goalie. It's his job basically, keep him in an area, keep him in a small area. Slaughterhouse can be a hard map for the Cook on long chases. So the thing with Cook is you don't want to chase somebody solo. If you can, you want to drive them into somebody. But you're the guardian. Get your locks on, pick a spot, kind of guard it around. You don't have to just sit there the whole match, but depending on the map, some doors are more desirable to get in than others. On Slaughterhouse, that would be the slide door, the steel sliding door. So we're gonna lock these two red doors for sure, because I don't think the fuse is out by the facility here. You can do another play where if the fuse box spawns right outside this other red door, if you got a hitchhiker, or I guess even an Nancy would work too. You have them trap the gap from the garage while you lock the gate right outside of here, and that's actually pretty good because it forces them to go through the cracks, so they're going to get into the trap no matter what. And it's easier to see somebody standing right here picking the lock, especially if you have a good patrol going with the other guys. So on this one, we got hitchhiker watching that facility side. I'm going this way to that steel door. We're gonna lock that. We're gonna lock that up. Now, some people lock the other red door, and you can. I think it just matters where people are at. Quite often, as cook, I would be usually at the facility area, not right here at the slaughterhouse. But I'm going to be watching the holding pen area in the slaughterhouse, and I find this is a good spot because they usually tend to come over this way. And if you have a hitchhiker or Leatherface kind of keeping an eye on those facility doors, your hearing ability, your seek ability, actually works pretty well from this area. And often the valve is right there too, so you could watch the valve and the slide door. That's really important, especially if you have a Danny on the map. So we're just trying to point some out. Now, see, I didn't get a ping there. I didn't get a full seek, but it did indicate somebody was there. And yep, indeed, you could see she just ducked down into the bush right there. It's Virginia. Couple hits. Oh, and there is her ability, the boon blind, which way before this victim was even released, I said they're probably going to release a victim that can blind the family, and lo and behold, there it is. I'm not saying that they heard me and did that, but it's an educated guess with kind of how they do things on here. It's a powerful ability if you use it right, for sure. She's definitely an S tier, especially with that fast hands perk, which is broken. But let's see where they go. Now, see, one already there. Oh,
I see things.
there's Anna. Anna's here. We saw her. So this is kind of like I said. Usually, you'll get a couple people that will keep trying to push for this steel door, because if they can get to it quick, it's an easy way out on this map. And once that's open, and if people are in there, it's going to lock down a family member inside of it, most likely. So it's important to make sure they don't get in there. Of course, there's that red door too, but I'm banking that Leatherface has been covering that area, and Hitch has been covering the front facility doors. And here comes another one. Now, this is what I mean by Cook is a goalie. You might not get all the kills with Cook, but he is super important for map control. So, I mean, we didn't kill Leland, but we definitely hurt him. And I think Leatherface gets the big hit off him here. And now we gotta go right back to this and check this. Now, you can use your family sense, obviously, and check the locks, but sometimes it doesn't always show them correctly. So it's just good to always go look anyways, or have your teammates look to check it out. Yeah, we're just marking a few down there. Now, sometimes if I'm on comms with family members, you can take the other ability with Cook, that doesn't highlight it for all family, but actually highlights them for a longer length of time. Oh. Here's somebody. Yep, it's Leland. There he is. He's not going to come through the gap, but he's going out there. So see, once again, the cook knows. And we go back to garden this. There he is, creeping around. Leatherface got indicated, but yeah, he was slippery here. I thought he was in that bush, but nope. And see how I didn't pursue the chase with him? I just went right back to that door because we still got victims alive, so they could be trying to come into here. That's an important part is, you know, a lot of victims will use distractions or try to keep you on them. And if you're the cook chasing somebody around for a long time, that's not how you should play cook. You know, if there's like one left, sure, it gives you a little bit more leeway to, you know, have a little bit more fun chasing people around, or trying to, as the cook. He's very best, in my opinion, in more of enclosed areas, short spaces to go. In the wide open space, like chasing somebody down, like from here to the facility, is not going to work for the cook. Oh, and there's Anna again. She just wants to dance. So let's dance. I don't know how many ball shots this guy can take, or any of these family members, but yeah, keeps happening. And you see again, goalie. 2, 3. Oh, there's 3, yes, right there. And with that, Cook actually gets a kill. Just simple defending. While the other's being pursued, they run right into him. And if you spec him right, he does hit like a truck. So it's like one left. Yeah, it's Leland. And I can see right where he's going. There he goes. He's going for Grandpa. Got a couple hits. Now somehow he got the stab off on Grandpa. I don't know how he did that, but he did. He was able to grapple and stab at the same time, I guess. So that's it. I mean, that's a great way for Slaughterhouse Cook. All right, let's move on to the next one. Alrighty, now we are on the abandoned mill map, and this map is new, and it's a pretty interesting one. The OG3 worked pretty well on it. Sissy can, but they obviously need to fix her poison stuff. Now, what makes the mill tricky on family side is there is just so many bushes to hide in, a lot of foliage. The gates, usually you can see some of the gates on the other maps without really having to go through many obstacles. And this one, it's really tough. You have to go around buildings and stuff like that to get to them. So as the cook on here, you really want to pick a side and just keep the cook on that side, and lock 2 of the gates. On this one, I elected to lock both generator gates and one battery gate to keep an eye on. I think I locked the wrong battery gate. I usually want to padlock the right one, and on here, I'm pretty sure I did the left one. The right one's a little bit more of the sneaky one to get into, whereas the left one, as a victim, you're much more visible trying to unlock that one. But I'm running around here just to kind of show you a little bit of the map that I can as the cook. It is big. Like, here's the area, one of the gates to go into generator. And you can probably see when I face that way, it's a big area to run around in, both battery and generator. So you have to really be aware of things. And when I get over to the left here near the garden shed area, you'll see some of the spawn locations for the valve and the fuse. Now, one it does have a slaughterhouse effect that is probably going to make this map really. People are going to dodge it a lot, I think, on family. The valve can often spawn up on top of the mill, and so once Danny's tamper is fixed, I think that's going to be a major problem. It's going to bring back memories of how Slaughterhouse used to be with the valve in the basement. Even before the tamper, that was just it was easy wins for victims that way. Really, really, really easy wins. So the other spawn, which you'll see on here, I believe, is near Garden Shed. The valve and the fuse spawn pretty much right next to each other, which can go well for the family or the victims, really. But it gives you whoever's locking down generator side a much easier patrol thing. But they can come right up those stairs from Garden Shed and get right to the fuse or valve. It's crazy easy to do. That's why you really need good patrols. And this has a couple different ladders. I think there's like 2 or 3 ladders that come out of the basement up into the mill itself, the mill area. So here's the stairs for Garden Shed that were in the overgrown area. Not Garden Shed, overgrown. So you see the valves there on the right. Here's the fuse. So you just come right up those stairs and boom, you're right here. Pretty easy. I'm not sure where the fuses exactly are at. I haven't found all the locations for those things yet, but and on this one, I mean, I'm with randoms. This is solo queue, so it's a crapshoot. I got pretty lucky on this one, so had good teammates on here. So shout out to them when we see their names. So, yeah, I played the map a few times, obviously. There's Connie. She was thinking about getting Grandpa. We said, no, you ain't touching Grandpa. You ain't gonna rattle him like that, damn it. So, yeah, I was pretty much just kind of getting a layout of where I should, kind of patrol with the cook here if I'm on battery side. And, yeah, as you see, I locked that gate right there. Leatherface is getting somebody. But this is kind of a better area for him, I think, because it's farther away from the gen. So, because they still haven't fixed it. When he does his seek ability, he will ping the gen. And that can be trouble when you're on generator side, when you're trying to listen for victims. So, yep, there's somebody dead.
Now you listen. I ain't much interested in chasing around much longer. So stop your
And Grandpa spawns right where you see him there. He also spawns back where I just was, in that kind of wooded area. And then he'll spawn on the bottom floor of the mill, just through the left there. I believe those are his 3 spots. Let's take a listen. What do we see? Oh, we don't see anybody. Wait. Oh, here it comes. Good old Connie. See, she's going for that easy battery gate. But we get 2 hits, and then she grapples. And I actually win. And Cook does his little dance, does the jig. Yeah. It's really satisfying when you win a grapple actually as a family, especially with someone like the Cook.
I thought you was good with those powders. Well, let's see it.
So now, on the mill, I think it's also really important on this one, especially because it's such a big map. You have to pressure with Grandpa. I think you really have to.
It's too foggy.
You want to cause them to try and come out and stab Grandpa. And, see, another one on that gate. So that's where I was thinking right here, like, yeah, I better padlock that one, for sure. I thought of moving the padlock, but I'm like, yeah, I'll leave it. I'll leave it, because they know there's not one there. So it's almost kind of like a bait. So it's actually not too bad of an idea as long as you can keep a good eye on it. And there, yeah, really, I think the only thing that's up in the mill itself, if the valve isn't there, is there's probably a fuse in there, maybe a valve handle. Obviously, there's toolboxes all over the place, sissy flower tables, which I don't know. I think they seem to be more findable now. This Virginia's around. I don't know. Oh, there she is. She fell down. Bonk. Ding. Yeah, I don't know how that door slam works. She's not even near the door, but somehow I get pulled into it. But that's the way this game is. Now, bad thing here is you got, I think there's 3 of us over here. You don't want that. Yeah, see, that's what I mean. If you're over this generator side, you're going to end up pinning the generator. And there's Danny. He could, I don't know if he stabbed Grandpa or he couldn't figure it out. I don't know what he's doing there. But I lost that grapple. I'm like, well, I've got like, I think 20. I'm like, that should do it to at least give him a level 3. Sure did. Now it's a matter of more patrolling. So yeah, I'm doing this one with Cook. I learned with him on this one. Really don't wander far from these gates. But I think Battery's a good site for him to patrol because he can get between these 2 gates. He can use his family focus to see him, and he's got blood right in the area to get. If Grandpa spawns right in the middle there, even better. Oh, there's Danny again. We do have Grandpa to 4. Yeah, I thought he was going to come through there, but he didn't.
We didn't have much choice. We couldn't let Johnny bring no love child around here. This ain't personal. Now get back here.
Since he chased him down the well.
Come on out now. Come on.
Not getting much of anything. Oh, there's somebody. Looks like they're unlocking a door or something down there.
This is your own fault. You should have better known better than to come around here.
Let's see here. There's another one. Yep, now you see. Yep, there goes Danny. Now watch what Danny does. He goes right at the bottom of that ladder there. He doesn't like what's about to happen.
Here you go, Grandpa. Here you go.
There's Virginia on the other side.
Got you now. They're over here.
It's close. Just a little bit more. Let's see. I think that's Virginia still down there. Sure is. Okay.
All right now. You don't stop with the run. I'm gonna feed your giblets, Savannah.
And see, as soon as Grandpa got to 5, Danny DC'd. As soon as Grandpa got to 5, he was like, nope, I'm out. So, props to whoever played Virginia here for sticking it out. Because I know it sucks when you're the last victim and everyone ditched you and it's a solo queue. It can really stink. It's pretty much the same on family side, too. So, it goes both ways. I've had people quit on me family side, like, as soon as someone's out and stuff like that. Oh, there she goes. She tried, man. She tried. She was trying to latch that door and... Yep, just bled out. So she went on her terms. Good for her.
You laugh at an old man.
All right, everybody. Thanks for watching. That's been a Mill gameplay. We'll have more coming up pretty soon. Remember, don't forget to like and subscribe if you're enjoying what you're seeing, and we'll see you on the next game.